Welcome back to Boruto Anime Review. This is episode number 86. This is our reviewing the newest episode of the anime and the newest episode, newest chapter of the manga. First, the newest episode of the anime, which is the 87th episode of Boruto Naruto Next Generations, Snake Living, and also the 30th chapter of the manga, Confrontation, even though originally I thought it was face to face. This particular episode picks up right where last week's left off, where you have Boruto face off against Kiru, and has a big brawl with him for a little while. And then, you have, of course, you have Sadara and Chocho meeting up back up with Inogen, and then eventually they go out, and him, of course, staying there because, Okanai's former bodyguard shows up, basically on their collapse after being saved by Konohamaru in the last episode. Yeah, and as for Konohamaru, he is nowhere to be seen. He's not even mentioned. I was like, okay, where the heck is Konohamaru? I'm asking myself the whole episode. You see a person walking along, is that Konohamaru? No, it's Shikadai. I'll get to him in a minute. Yep, and of course we have Boruto take on the other guy. Of course, it apparently looks like he used a bunch of particle jutsu, and it tears up the terrain. And of course, Okanai tells him, "Do not harm him." He's like, "Okay," even though he's attack him anyways. But at least he's better following orders than Ku. Yep. As what Shikadai is up to, you first see him walking up the side of the thing because, chakra in the feet. Walks up, takes out one of the guards, and slips into the Kazakagi's office. The Tazakagi's office, and makes a phone call to Hidden Leaf Village. Now everyone's thinking, is Naruto picking up this phone? Nope, he's off visiting the elders. So it's Shikahamaru picks up the phone, and Shikadai tells him everything that's going on. The fact that the village is taken over, and which takes immediate action. Of course, Shikadai is not gonna sit in his hands, so he's gonna go out and do some things. Probably not a lot of big things to do, some small things here and there. And of course, even though the phone call wasn't finished, he let the phone hanging. And he just jumped out the window. Yeah, he probably just opened the window and jumped out before Ku got there. It's like, damn, he just smashes the phone. Yeah, with his fist. I'm like, wow. And then of course, Naruto magically comes back to his office. And of course, they call in Tsunade and Kakashi. Tsunade, I believe this is her second appearance in the series. Yes, second appearance. It's great to see this person. And context like, okay, I need you to contact the other villages to explain the situation, because you two are former Hokages, why not? And of course, Tsunade is like, okay, then who's going to contact the feudal lords about this? And Naruto's like, I'm going to contact the feudal lords personally. And Shikahamaru is like, if you guys know the past experience against the Fourth Ninja War, it takes time, maybe several days. And of course, Shikahamaru's like, he says, yeah, I'm going to help Naruto speed things up a bit. And let's see that. But it's great the fact that Naruto finally gets a chance to do something. Yeah. And of course when they had the Boruto versus Karu, and I would say about halfway through the fight, Chocho and Sadara show up, and they take the brawl with him, and it takes up pretty much the rest of the episode, and at one point looked like Karu was going to kill Boruto with his particle beam. And the thing just self-destructs, and he just falls right in the hole, and the guy's skin is before this, Sadara uses the Uchiha family jutsu, the clan jutsu, the fireball jutsu. It just fires right at him, and does this kill him? No, it just burns off his shirt. And I'm sure all the ladies probably watching the show man, this guy's got good looking abs. It's probably good fan service for the female viewers of the show to see this guy with a shirt on. Yep. Though it's nothing unusual to show anyways, basically, to show off a male character's abs. I mean, it happened frequently in the original series, so why not in this one too? Yep. Let's see what else. And of course, the episode kind of ends, of course, of Inoto taking on the sole female member of the fabrications, as they're called. I think her name is Kiru, I think her name is. Yes. And she takes down Inogen pretty easily, after she dodges a bunch of birds, and even though, and she's able to counteract him through her eyes. Apparently, her eyes put people in their genjutsu. And there is a common trope about anime where you have characters who frequently walk around with their eyes closed and yet they can still see. Somehow it's never explained. Heck, if somebody did that here, they'd probably hit their head on like the wall or some like object. Yeah, it is difficult to do that. Mm-hmm. But it's anime, and for some characters in manga, this is nothing unusual for them. Alright, now let's talk about the newest overall fantastic episode. Now for the newest chapter of the manga. Confrontation starts out, well, on the cover you have the female member of Kira doing a sexy pose. Mm-hmm. Yep. Chapter starts off with Kawanaki and fixing up the vase he broke several chapters back, and Himari is like just watching. He was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, and apparently it looks like he's about halfway finished fixing the thing. He did break it, even though he did buy a replacement, but he broke it, but he wanted to fix it because he felt like it. The Akira just sitting on top of a building just with his frog. Just watching Kaneki. Despite he knows what Kaneki is, he just watches him. And then, of course, we have the female member of the group. It's like, I've had enough. I'm going in. And then, apparently, she also is a ninja tool, where she apparently has an object flies off her back and flies around the village to figure out where the heck Kawaneki's whereabouts are. And because things Taku does not exactly pick it up for that. And then we have Boruto showing up about a few pages in. And, of course, him acting like as usual, so it was like your research karma, stuff like that. And then, of course, they decided to have a sparring match. And Naruto's watching them. Of course, they bring up their kimono and they have a fight. And it's a pretty dang good fight. Lasts for a few pages, of course. And of course, Himari is noticing Kawaneki's moves. Like, what is that? How did that happen? It's because of scientific ninja tools. It's what his body is made of. Because there's the absorption thing. And of course, Boruto dodges it. Absorbs his own move. His hand's been damaged too. And of course, they have the brawl. Of course, they continue to have their fight, and of course, the thing is over. So it's sparring over. City reconciliation, and then we have the strange one. And Momoshiki just shows up, just as an illusion, seeing in Boruto's head. Of course, also hurting his arm. So it's Momoshiki. Yeah, last seen in the anime in the shooting exam arc, but in terms of manga, the Boruto film, which the series did adapt it. Mm-hmm. He's like, what was that? I'm not gonna say what else he said because, well, he's basically known for swearing. I think Boruto says a-hole like once in the chapter, but that's it. At least he doesn't constantly swear like he's a few chapters back. Yeah, according to Karanki, though, what happened there was that something it happens regularly. It hurts everyone while in database. It's nothing. And of course, leader Kira is like, surely now Boruto's wound is healed, perhaps unconsciously and not intentionally. Yeah. And then this female member of Kira just finds Karanki. He's like, I found you. And she just blasts herself like, yeah, apparently she's a ninja tool. So she just blasts away across the village. And then we have Ino just walking out of her flower shop. And it's like, this is... And then we have her clan just contact. It's like, okay, no matches. It's a new one. Understood. And then she contacts Naruto. Like, yeah, how many people? Just one. They're heading straight toward you. He's like, understood. Please tell the military, do not mobilize. I will deal with them personally. Understood. And of course, oh yeah, her name is Delta. And then she comes like, and of course, Naruto tells Boruto to get his sister out of there. And then she shows up. Of course, Kaneki knows exactly who this person is. And then the chapter ends with everybody seeing her look like a good confrontation. The episode like a bonus one-page thing is like end of the year extra arc, Kawaniki's Darkness, where you see Boruto and Shikadai just walking down the street. Of course, Kawaniki just checking out like this fish, which is a pastry, just like trying to this is delicious. What is this? This is freaking delicious. No matter what he eats, that's what he thinks is delicious. Yeah, really good. Really damn good chapter. 9.5 out of 10. Really damn good. Okay? But that's it for this particular review. Stay tuned later on for my reviews of One Punch Man and the Black Butler film when I get a chance to do them. Okay? But these are your next review. Bye.